Oke, kita kembali teman-teman, dan video kali ini aku akan membagikan untuk update lagi stadion, dan sekarang mungkin udah versi komplit dari stadion Euro karena sudah berlangsung juga untuk Euro 2024 di Jerman. Oke, sangat dinanti juga untuk para pecinta game bola terutama untuk PES 2021 dan total total stadion untuk Euro 2024 kali ini ada 10 stadion. Semoga ini sudah komplit karena size-nya cukup enggak cukup sih ya, enggak cukup, tapi gede juga, 5 giga untuk 10 stadion itu. Dan sayangnya single linknya itu stadion yang kemarin include juga, jadi untuk kalian yang belum pasang atau baru mau pasang ya nggak usah download yang kemarin, langsung ini aja. Oke, seperti itu. Dan untuk tutorialnya nanti di video sebelumnya, dan video sebelumnya akan aku taruh di deskripsi, tinggal kalian tonton aja kalau nggak tahu cara pasangnya. Untuk ID nanti akan aku taruh di blog aja, tinggal kalian copy, itu udah dari official Muder maksudku.
France clock in for their very first
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match
anniversary edition. In fact, games held across multiple
against
nations,
Italy.
True pan-European
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Of the pan-European nature of the game. And this is where it all starts for them. 11 players, many of them friends, some foes during the league season, now united for a single cause as they carry the hopes and expectations of a nation in this grand quadrennial event. Ahead of us, a month of non-stop adrenaline rush. I trust you are strapped in comfortably for what will be, at least for partisan parties, the most unbearable, thrilling of emotional roller coasters. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
And now, lining
Here
up
it is
for
then,
France,
the first page of the first chapter
number
of this
16,
special tournament. All
Mike
I hope is that
Magnon.
these nations, as well as the
Number
players, of
4,
course, can make a good account of
Daniel
themselves. And I
Panicano.
also like the fact that such excitement isn't just
13,
something that one host country
Ibrahima
has the monopoly
Konate.
of. It's shared by so
Number
many people
2,
across the continent, literally,
Benjamin
and that certainly
Pavard.
created an extra special buzz. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially.
Here's only the second game in the group phase.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
Certainly those who have
England
something to beat in their
against
game.
France.
Prospect of an early exit with many hands above their heads. Players and managers have to put a brave
Everyone,
face on it.
please welcome our
Pre-match press
players.
conference, but that is not going to change the overwhelming truth here. That is a really must-see top group defeat. We are in the port city of Porto, and this unmistakably the Estadio do Dragão. Blue, certainly the colour. We stand for the national anthem of France. performance, and now here comes the response.
And now, lining up for England,
Faced here with what can already
Number
be
15.
a make or break game.
Well, it
Dyer.
doesn't have to be doom
Number
and gloom
5.
simply because you've lost one game.
Stones.
That can be rescued quite quickly.
Number 6.
With a great chance of turning
Maguire.
fortunes round and lifting
Number
spirits and just
18.
creating much more optimism.
Alexander
And they can still
Arnold.
emerge from this group. Their hopes and dreams are very much alive from the way I see it.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he's cut it out. Upamecano, foot in. Mbappe. Hernandez, looking to get on the end of this.
England really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
France are on the cusp of making the
Hello,
knockout
everybody,
stage.
and welcome
Ever since
to
the
today's
groups were announced,
match.
This is where they wanted to be,
Poland
and indeed felt they ought to be.
against
There's a sense of
France.
genuine theatre here. The loyal supporters hope it is all going to be wrapped up in the next couple of hours.
Please welcome
3
everyone.
points will
Ah,
guarantee that they get their wish. It's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. We stand for the national anthem of France. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response.
And now, lining
So
up for
they
Poland,
need a win. They need a win
Number
to get them over the
5.
line.
Well, Peter, there's good
Bednarek.
pressure and bad, but this leans
Number
very
10.
much to the former, and a
Zanetti.
big chance to take everything on a
Number
level.
20.
These players have to embrace and
Zielinski.
tackle the task ahead with the courage
Number
and confidence
9.
they've grown for a time like
Robert
this. I expect them
Lewandowski.
to swim and not sink, and they won't need a rubber ring here either.
There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Christopher Nkunku, is a player with a very interesting history in that he's played as a winger, a wing-back, a central midfielder, and now he's adapted his game to being able to play through the middle. quite remarkable, actually, that he's made this transition and he's made it work to such a great extent.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nkunku, and he has been fouled there.